Hi, I'm Luann Hammond, drivingthenation.com. I am here with Moishe Schlissel, the CEO of GUARDKNOX'S. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm overwhelmed by what you have to offer me right now. From what I understand, you guys are from Israel, and many of your people were in the aviation group.
We are protecting the strategic assets of the state of Israel, not on the organization from GUARDKNOX'S, but in our previous life in the Israeli Air Force.
Okay.
And the methodologies that were used on those platforms, this is what we brought from defense aviation into the automotive. So basically you have a fighter jet protection, but in automotive pricing.
And GUARDKNOX'S has created that.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to watch a video that's going right now.
Here is a race simulator, and on top of it, with a transparent box, you have a board that was developed by GUARDKNOX'S, which includes all of our technology, hardware, and software. And eventually, this is the key component of how do we protect the entire vehicle internally.
Right.
So we are protecting all the messages that are running in the vehicle, from the vehicle outside, and from the outside into the vehicle. The cloud is not the issue. The issue is the vehicle itself. So if someone is trying to send a malicious message that should penetrate into the vehicle, because of the way of our technology works, we will scrutinize in real time this message on a bit level. And then if this message is not by the book, then it will be discarded.
It just stopped the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was pushing on the gas, and the gas did not work. All right.
What's going on your?
Oh, okay. Now I'm going reverse, and I didn't want to go in reverse.
Someone took control on his vehicle, and now he's controlling the steering and the throttle.
Okay, and how did you get into the car?
So what I have here is actually just a tablet. It's a simple application. It could be a cell phone application, something like that, any sort of internet connectivity. And we're able to actually remotely gain access to the vehicle.
Okay.
Most of the vehicles today are having 1, 2, 3, even 4 SIM cards.
Yes.
Okay, so basically they are entities in the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they don't have any protection. If you compare the state of those vehicles to computers, we are at the 80s.
That's
So,
not a good point for
exactly.
it to be.
So without protection, okay, if you are able and you know your job as a hacker, you can take control on a vehicle.
So what I'm hearing you say is that GUARDKNOX'S will do it on vehicles, whereas maybe some other cybersecurities are doing it from the cloud down. Yes.
And we are providing in-vehicle protection. Okay, so we're complementing each other, but when we're providing an overall system that is protecting the entire route of messaging between the cloud and the car and vice versa.
So now we're going to see what happens when GUARDKNOX'S comes up.
You're good.
Okay, so Moishe, this is with the GUARDKNOX'S control.
In a vehicle, you have mission-critical systems
Yes.
and non-mission-critical systems.
What are your mission critical?
For example, your steering, your throttle, brakes,
Sure.
engine, so on. Basically, the screens can be shut down, but you can still have the ability to drive and to keep on maintaining the safety of your family that sits in the vehicle. Computer hackers have been able to be a factor that can harm the passenger, but from the remote. Just
Right.
imagine if a truck, okay, that is carrying millions of gallons of fuel is being compromised.
Right.
What would it do? It would be basically September 11 on wheels.
Yes.
And with our technology, we can prevent it. This driver might be losing his navigation system,
Right.
but his essential components in the vehicle, the mission critical one, will not be compromised.
So what will happen here is that no matter what happens anywhere else, this driver will have his steering, his gas, and his brakes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And that's all in the car. It's not outside of the.
It's in the car. Just imagine if you're driving, I don't know, from through the Death Valley or in a place where you don't have service.
Right.
So what happened if someone just installed a malware in your or a Trojan horse in your system, and without connectivity, it start replicating itself?
How many OEMs are you working with?
I can tell you that we're working with all the top OEMs in Europe.
And are you in
And-
cars already?
Next year, you'll see us in vehicles.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. It deserves to be there. Thank you,
Thank you.
Moishe.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.